Radiant team ban.
Silent of goal! Liquid are doing it! They're gonna take! He's gonna bring down Burning. Alone with a double kill. Dropping fast. Mana points there. He's still alive! Wait, second slide. He's got one slide. He's got a second. He's taking it. Oh my god! On three! They're all dead!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MarsTV DoTA 2 League. I'm Lysander, going to be joining you for your English broadcast on Azubu. It's the first time I'm actually using this streaming platform, so pardon me if I do seem a little bit unfamiliar with the how things work around here. Hopefully you guys are actually going to be joining me on stream and in the chat room so that I know that everything is working a-okay. I'm not even sure if my stream is live, but I'm sure we'll get things underway very shortly, as it does look like a very what do you call it? Don't have the word for it, but it does look like a platform that can be easily mastered. So I am going to try and work my way around things today on Azubu. Yes, we are away from Kappa for today, but not to worry, you still have me, and we'll be casting LGD Gaming versus DK. Of course, they are not the DK of old, and LGD Gaming, one of the TI3. Don't have the word for it, but it does look like a platform that can be easily mastered. So I am oh, what's happening? I'm getting some loops here, so right, let me just sort out my stream. I hope this is not gonna versus DK, of course. There we go. Alright, so I know it's working. You need to refresh it. Alright, it was this spinning wheel for me the entire time. Alright, LGD Gaming versus DK. Like I was saying, LGD, one of the guaranteed invitees to the International 5. Congratulations to them. Of course, they have been playing outstanding as of late. Well, not outstanding, but they are under Xiao 8, and under Xiao 8 you always can rely on great leadership. He is, after all, known as the director himself, directing games the way things should be for the LGD brand. Of course, he started with LGD back at TI3 I believe, and got to a 3rd place, and then followed LGD and TI4, not so great results there, and then there was some shuffles in between all around, and right now he finds himself back in LGD. And yeah, DK, the team has been rather out of sorts as of late. No, not even getting that direct invite win after losing that star-studded lineup with Ice Mushi. Well, you can't really expect the same kind of hype that you get surrounding them. And well, the current roster does I do hope that I am reading the names wrong here, because I do not see names that I recognize that match the stats here on Team Liquid, because all the names on Team Liquid I assume are up to date, and well, I'm not sure if the players on DK are using their actual names here, because it does look like there are Smurfs here and there, but we'll just probably call them by their names for now, so that we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, so just gonna call them by their names, and then we'll sort who is who later on for DK. But I think LGD seems to have that sorted out. We have got Xiao 8, maybe Yao, Sylar, MMY on their side, and yeah, because of all that stuff, we don't really have a lot of time to talk about the draft, so just gonna skim through it. I do see Undying being banned out as the #1 here, and things have changed. No more Sniper, none of that. We have no more Troll either. We have just got your good old Visage Dragon Knight as the starting opening picks. I think the meta has taken a change. Oh wait, speak of the devil, we have Troll. Alright, looks like LGD still priced that hero pretty high up. And for you guys that are watching in the on the Azubu stream, I would like to know if you guys see the stream. Could you just type something in there and let me know? So Just let me know if you actually see me casting, because I'm not sure if I'm actually broadcasting right now. If I actually linked the wrong channel out, it would be pretty embarrassing. I am not gonna deny that, but you know, you never know. I might have just made a boo-boo here and there, so we'll see if it does work out. But yeah, like I said, this is new to me, so this first game I urge you to be a little bit more patient as we work things out and see if it is working as wanted. So yeah, some of the overlays are not properly integrated yet. I didn't know you had to patch your XSplit to actually accommodate Azubu, but anyway, that is all technical. We're going to talk about Dota now. Phantom Lancer, Earthshaker, Phoenix, and Invoker are the 4 picks here for DK. The hero I want to talk about, of course, is Invoker. I hype a lot about Phoenix, but the thing here is the Invoker. He's got some buffs. It doesn't look like it's a lot, but let me tell you, I feel as a non-Invoker player, I can honestly say that that hero has actually been buffed quite a fair bit. I mean, apart from the convenience of the shuffling of spells, and that is a huge buff on its own, you also get some intelligence upgrades, and of course that AoE Deafening Blast is always a cute thing to note. But the main Invoker buff, I think, is the ability to swap your spells without putting Invoke on cooldown. I think that is huge, because oftentimes you find that spell that you really want to hold on to on the wrong side, and just to reshuffle it, you waste your Invoke. And at level 1, Invoke does have a whopping 21-second cooldown. I think so. It's like nearly 21-second cooldown, and it's not what you really want then. Yeah, when you're trying to just organize your spells and decide which one to toss out first. And now that it is allowed to, well, now that you're allowed to just, you know, toss them out at will, or swap them around at will, it's a lot stronger. So let's check that cooldown. It's 22. Alright, so I was 1 second off. Don't kill me for that, but yeah, 1 second off. And of course the in-game 2.5 to 3.2, pretty decent. Sunstrike 30 seconds 25, pretty cool. And Invoke no longer triggers a cooldown. Yeah, that I think is the biggest buff of it all. I'm sorry if I said otherwise, but hey, there's your Earthshaker. Gonna be played by ZP. I'm just gonna call him ZP Earthshaker, just for the convenience of our viewers back home that aren't familiar with the new DK lineup. We've got 290, Shadow Fiend, Arcana, all equipped, and we've got Ak on the Invoker. Ak! Yeah, on that Invoker. We got Phoenix, played by Han. We've got black.z on the Phantom Lancer. Got himself some ritual beads around here, looking pretty kung fu. And of course we got on the Dire LGD, the invitees to the International 5. We have Yao on that Magnus, famous for that hero. Maybe on that Troll Warlord. Xiao 8 on that line, gonna be directing from the back line to support. We have Syla on that mid Dragon Knight, and MMY, oh boy, this guy on his signature visage. So we're gonna see if it is actually going to be a tri-lane on the bottom. No wait, it's just gonna be a dual lane with the Visage and maybe. So alright, so Troll and Visage on that bottom lane. They're gonna go for an aggressive dual lane. We might see some 2-1-2 action here. Lion is doing some blocking for now, but he might head down to the bottom lane. So maybe we want to pressure. There's Shunukong Phantom Lancer here. If you guys do not know what Shunukong is, it's the monkey god. It's some kind of Asian folklore, Chinese folklore actually, about a monkey god, literally. And he does hold, it's where Monkey King Bar actually originates from, and that's exactly what he's holding. Staff of Infinite Waves. You might say that, but it's a Monkey King Bar. Alright, so yeah, so it's gonna be an off-lane Invoker versus a safe lane Magnus, and this might give rise to DK suspecting this aggression, but suspect no longer, no maybe about it, ha 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 ha. LGD are running aggressive, and well, to punish this Phantom Lancer, what better to actually run this Visage and Troll. Well, looks like they will be putting Lion to the top lane, maybe push this Invoker back a little bit. Invoker very vulnerable on his own lonesome. Here comes Xiao 8, gonna be wrapping around, but who's here? ZP gonna stall away any kind of aggressive thoughts here. So Syla gonna take a raise to the face, will actually deny SF that deny. So all's well here. So far Shadow Fiend has got the 4 souls. It's gonna be 2-on-2 here on that bottom lane. We talk about Visage and his buffs. You know, I think a lot of people have been talking about Aoi. I think was the most excited for the familiar buff. the number of hits required to take down those familiars has gotten absurdly high, and it's just really one of the things. Alright, forcing out the dive here, leaving Black to his own devices. So we have MMY as well as the Phoenix taking quite a bit of hits here. So Han as well as MMY both taking chunks of armor with their teeth, and just trading blows for now. Really need to get that regen thinned out. And Visage playing greedy, has only got a pack of tangles for himself. Phoenix with an extra bottle of healing potions is not much better, but still the both carries seem to be doing pretty well. 7-1 compared to the 3-1, so I take that back. Black is a little bit behind, but you really can't expect anything else. But now he's going on aggressive here. Black gonna push back, and the doppelganger will dispel any kind of aggression right now. So once again forcing them back. Oh, Santar leaves up his hooves, gonna miss Yao on that stun. And yeah, Invoker is gonna get some last hits under the tower. He has gone for the Quas level 1, so it's gonna affect his right click a little bit. He has gone for Blades of Attack to try and overcompensate this. A singular Blades of Attack would be equivalent to level 1 Exort, yeah, in terms of damage output. And Xiao 8 level 2 with boots up, he is gonna look to try on a kill here on this offlane Invoker. Offlane Invoker, Quas Wax, I imagine, can be pretty potent, to be honest. And we'll see how well the Tornado's early game does take into effect. I mean, it's very strong EMP Tornado against heroes like Magnus, who do have mana problems, Troll, and Dragon Knight as well, and to some extent Visage, because he does have some pretty hefty mana costs for his hero. And yeah, now the Fire Spirits are gonna be absolute pains in the rear. And yeah, we're gonna roast a bit away at MMY, and maybe he's helpful. And now they're dropping lower. Might be forced to actually back off and go back to base very soon. But then again, I don't expect this two heroes here to push any kind of aggression, because pushing aggression into Visage is sometimes a death wish. So black.z just content to farm under the tower here. He has gotten his last hits up to 7. Not exactly the dream number, but we do have a DK290 do very well on a Shadow Fiend against the Dragon Knight. Then again, we can't expect anything else. Dragon Knight is known not to win his lane outright, but rather just to provide a stable front for his team as he punishes the enemy mid for leaving the lane. But SF, as you always know, will be stacking his own creeps here, leaving the camps, just being very efficient in terms of his farming. And he will be exceeding the DK in terms of his farm and EXP. And now Earthshaker tried to zone out that rune here from Sylar, but Xiao 8 is going to have none of that. Ready with his Earth Spike in hand, and now MMY with a Magic Stick as well as level 2, so level 2 Soul Assumption. We're going to look to do some DPS. Yeah, he will not be given the freedom of a Grave Chill, but oh, we're going to jump forward. We're going to look for Troll. There's going to be a slam. It could be big. It could be very big, but no, Han! It's going to be first blood. MMY takes the kill right out of DK's nose, because, well, like I said, not respecting that Soul Assumption is gonna cost them big. And now ZP might be in trouble himself. The slows come out. No, it's gonna be Whirling Axis. It's the melee form first. The range form is currently on cooldown, so not gonna be able to pursue this. But ZP, very low in health, might just decide to back off for now. But first blood does go over to LGD because of Visage and his really powerful nuke. And actually, he has went for rank 2 Grave Chill. Surprising. Doesn't scale as well. Soul Assumption is really where you want to get it. The mana cost goes down as well, so there is really no reason to not pick it. And now Shadow Fiend goes down to a very good gank here from Xiao 8, having spotted no wards along the side. Has managed to creep up on the opposing middle lane, and with the help of his Dragon Knight's ultimate form, takes out the opposing Shadow Fiend. So with that, we'll have the Elder Dragon form ready to press away at the tower. Dragon Knight, oh yeah, I have not talked about this. You know, the first thing I saw when I saw Dragon Knight, when I saw Dragon Knight buff on that patch note, I was like, oh boy, the Chinese are gonna play the heck out of this hero. And well, I think it's true. I mean, Dragon Knight has been a favorite of the Chinese, if not anyone else. It's mostly Chinese. It's a Chinese kind of hero. It's very stable, very strong, be able to stun. Chinese love stun, can farm pretty well, and can scale very well with farm as well. So overall, he's a very balanced and strong hero, stable forefront that has been a staple in a lot of Chinese drafts. So this DK pickup with all that Breathe Fire buffing and that Elder Dragon Fatal Poison, all that good stuff adds up to a lot. And Sylar is going to happily pick that DK now and punish the opposing Shadow Fiend. And to be honest, DK is not too unpleasant to watch. He has some pretty cool skills, but now 290 is about to die again. There's a smoked up Xiao 8. He does actually walk on the wrong side of the river. Will pop a smoke as Shadow Fiend walks left, and he will avoid this gank there, so saving himself a second death as well as embarrassment. But 290, he's got his 0-1 and 0 right now, but he's going to go to his recovery spot. You know, Earthshaker has been building that up for him, and he will actually be able to recover as quickly as possible. Well, DK, he can try with the same thing. I mean, waiting for that level 2 Elder Dragon form and the Ancients, but it takes a little bit more. And Shadow Fiend can just do it that much quicker, that much faster. So allowing him to get that burst farm coming online a lot earlier. But 290 has to be very careful. There is a lot of aggression being shown here by LGD. They are not pulling any punches. They are going to be pressing the issue here. And it's very interesting they put maybe on that off lane. But, well, I guess they were expecting some rather passive lanes here from DK. But DK has shifted all their support strength to that bottom. So the troll dual lane with the Visage is it's not going to pay off as much, and now Whirling Axe is going to force some damage onto black.z, forcing to munch on some of those tangos, but he got 7 warn charges, he's got tangos as well, he doesn't really care. Oh, there's your lance, maybe could take some big amount of damage here if he's not careful. There are stick charges as well, level 6 on this Phantom Lancer, he could go back in, I'm not sure why he wouldn't. Now he's going in, there are 8 stick charges pop, I don't see why you don't go back in, just charging in. And oh, we're gonna go drop that. Oh, drop that lance. Oh, one more lance. Oh, he dodges it, and there could be an RP. Oh, what a bad RNG right there. He had some really poor luck with the illusion spawn there, spawning on the wrong side of the cliff and getting caught out. Well, gets himself taken out, but Shadow Fiend denies the tower in the bottom lane, and well, Phantom Lancer, he took a risk there, and he was punished heavily for it. LGD Yao, always ready at hand with the Magnus and the RP. The first RP of the game has been secured, and LGD pulled their lead ahead, 3 kills to 0. And DK black.z back in the lane now, 1,500 gold favoring the Dire squad, and well, anyone that's watching would definitely favor LGD here, of course, being the direct TI invitees. Well, they're bound to actually have some results at hand, and ooh, EMP Tornado gonna be missing completely there. Invoker gonna walk away in shame. He does take out a bunch of creeps though, but those are not the creeps he was looking for. And now he's gonna walk away, maybe reshuffle the spells a little bit. You know, always one Tornado at the front. Just me, I guess, maybe. Does cost a little bit of mana, but it doesn't activate the cooldown, which is very important, I feel. And Troll Warlord. What's that bet? Alright, so I'm actually getting some tweets from you guys saying that the stream is fine and you're just too lazy to create an account. Alright, that's all good, that's all good. It'll be great if you can, but otherwise it's okay good. It's all good. You can watch on Dota TV as well if you have purchased up a ticket. It does come with a fantastic Warlock set, I think. And hopefully I do get one as well for myself. You know, I am actually casting this tournament. Hint hint admins, hint hint mods. Hashtag unprofessional. But yeah, I do fancy myself some Warlock, and I think the Warlock set is pretty awesome. So we'll see if you guys want to buy it. You know, you can always watch it in Dota TV. It's a comfortable place, or you can watch it on Azubu. It's the platform that we are streaming on. If you guys are hearing this from the stream, well then it's pretty obvious, but if you guys are hearing it from in-game, then well, you might want to give Azubu a check out. You know, it's always cool to try new things. Oh, here comes Light Xiao 8 from the back lines. They're using the back door, poking him in the back, and down he goes. And MMY with the Soul Assumption, bursting him down. A 2-2-1 build, very interesting. The MMY decided for the second point Grave Chill. It could be a misclick, it could be me spreading misinformation, but it also could be some next level meta, I do not know. But maybe actually take the last hit on that one, and well, it's still not looking good for DK. How DK are going to come back from this, we shall see. They do have the Phantom Lancer after all, they have the Earthshaker, they have the Shadow Fiend. Holding high ground might not be as hard as they think, but this meta game has changed. The rubber band is no longer, it has snapped. And well, this is going to be one hell of a comeback if they do make it though. With Sylar rapidly getting the gold here, getting that last hit on the tower as well. It's got 2,200 gold, and there's wards all over the place here. Xiao 8 has been laying down the law with his Lion, waiting for that Finger of Death, and once it gets that, it's a guaranteed kill. Most likely, it's almost a guaranteed kill with a Lion Finger of Death. And we have Yao securing himself a 11-minute Blink Dagger. And it's going to look to wreak more havoc on the enemy squad. And, oh, there are your familiars. They're going to run in, cause some trouble. And Han, he has managed to get up his Supernova now. Ooh, 290. He's got himself a Shadow Blade. Oh, EMP Tornado as well. Are we going to go for this Cold Snap? We're going to go for the race. Oh, Invisibility. One more race. Yeah, that's the blind one right there. 290 will actually take out Sylar. So, Invisibility Rune unable to save his life there. Invoker with a perfect setup actually does secure that kill. So, looks like Invoker will be going for a Recovery Midas. The Quas Wex is potent, but when you are... It's my mentality that, well, if you're behind, you might want to go for the Midas. Well, it's not my mentality, but it's something that I've observed. You know, some of the pros, they realize that, hey, we're very far behind in the early game. I think our only chance at redemption is a late game. So we go for the Midas. We try our best to hold high ground and hope the Midas purchase pays off. You know, some teams, you know, we have those losing teams where we see heroes like, maybe not Earthshaker. Oh, never mind. Let's give that a rest right there. Oh, there's your RP. Catches the Earthshaker though. That's unfortunate. The EMP will burn a lot of Xiaowen's mana. The Impale will come. Han dives right into it. He'll pop the sun now. MMY in a lot of trouble. Was there a Cold Snap? Not necessary, I think. One more right click here from Act. Will he get it? Gets slowed by the troll. Missed chances all. Everything. Ghost Walk will save his life there. But Yao gonna get caught by the Firebird. Is he gonna get caught? There's your Phantom Lance. Tries to turn around for a last shockwave, but will not recover. And now 3 and 5. Earthshaker for Magnus and Lion. I think DK can be happy with that. And this is what I'm talking about. You do these kind of fights. You get back some momentum, bring back the tempo, and try and capitalize off that Midas. And so far it's working. He's got his Midas. The Invoker has just been using his spells purely for defense. And, well, a little bit for offense. But it's been purely for counter initiations and defensive purposes. But they have served their purpose. EMP Tornado is extremely, extremely potent. Dispels all around. It's got that element of banish, if you will. While they're spinning, it displaces heroes for a bit. And of course, Cold Snap, always the kicker here. Very powerful in locking someone down, especially in conjunction with things like Fire Spirit. Very annoying. Ooh, that's a huge stack. If only DK was level 11, I guess not. But they're going to stack it another time. We'll see if it does work out. The baby dragon doesn't want to leave the nest for a bit. Oh yeah, it does stack. So alright, so we got some huge RS pound of gold here. And we'll see if it is actually gonna be farmed up right now. It is. Alright, so maybe, okay, that's a little bit too many dragons, my friend. Too many dragons. He tries to pound in, but he might want to be careful of himself. Yep, pops the stick charges, and now we're going in again with the Empower. We farm the waves, and we blind them all. And I guess it will work out for them. Oh, there's your Empower once again. The Dragon Fire going across. It doesn't work on these heroes, though. And Sylar might actually be dying here. Uses the Shadow Blade from the high ground. The entire team is going to farm this up, and this looks like a battle in itself. It's a team fight. If only some big AoE ultimate actually landed here. And looks like we will secure the Ancient Farms, and that's a lot of gold swing once again. Let's take a look at net worth. 7,000 for the Shadow Fiend, and we've got 6,000 and 5,000 respectively on LGD. This SF, man. This SF. Farming in the big bucks. Despite that ancient farm, he's got 2 kills to his name and 111 last hits with a lot of fatty neutral creeps in his bank. And now we're going to go into Roshan. Are we going to actually be caught here? This is very risky play. This is like the cheekiest of cheekiest plays I've ever seen. And oh boy, they're going to be they're going to be paying a very hefty price if they do get caught though. But it doesn't look like they will be caught though. Down to half health. Roshan got that -1 armor on him. Despite all his tankiness, look at Roshan. He's only got that 4 armor. Pretty pathetic if you ask me, for a game boss. Yeah, and well, they should do a list, you know, easiest game bosses in video games. Roshan will be on that top 10 list. So alright, so DK does actually secure themselves a Ninja Roshan, getting that Aegis, some security. Aegis does buy you some kind of map superiority as well as time, because oftentimes the enemy doesn't want to make any kind of aggressive play against your Aegis for fear of losing a fight 6 versus 5. So never a good choice, so they might decide to opt to wait for 5 minutes, and that 5 minutes is 3 cycles of Midas, or 2 cycles, 2.5 cycles of Midas. Could really add up to a lot. And this Invoker now going for that 4 stuff, still holding on to the precious 2 spells that he will only ever need. And now it's gonna scoot around, and we'll see what he does actually secure here. And you look at this, LGD not playing any aggressive plays here, just going to be sitting back and farming, thinking and waiting for that Aegis to expire. As you can see, Magnus here as well, working towards that 4-star. The dude realized that, hey, that's Aegis. We're going to concede our position here. We're not going to risk anything. And, well, shall we? Now we're going to be a little bit more bold. Impales up the creep wave, and now it's going to back off. Doesn't want to risk any kind of engagement right now. If you lose some engagement, you lose more momentum, you lose more tempo. Right now, the smart play they're going, maybe look for a pick-off here. This could be a very good pick-off for them. Sylar. Oh, they want him instead. Black.z. They really want him, but this is so dangerous though, because with the Earthshaker in the back line, if you do any kind of funky stuff, any kind, you get blown up. 290. Now going in with the Shadow Blade. Mask of Madness. Whoa. Okay. Talk about madness. Well, we are going to see some bold plays here. 290 making a statement with the Mask of Madness. We are going to pound you, and you're going to pound you fast. No. Alright, so yeah, like I said, YSF, he's gonna smoke up now, but he has the Mask of Madness. He's gonna look to apply a lot of damage, but if he ever gets caught out, he could be in a lot of trouble. Oh, Shell 8 with a big place. He will get cold snapped up. Earthshaker will land a fissure as well, and the right click from 290 will just casually secure that right click there. And a big kill for DK as they do push their advantage towards that bottom lane. And if I'm not wrong, DK did not get their direct invite or qualifier. I mean, qualifier slot. For China, I'm not sure. Let me go check the Dota 2 website. Dota 2 TI5 invites. Yeah, let me just. I think it's right here. But yeah, we'll have to keep our eye out on the fight as well. 2 minutes left on that Aegis, and looking at the Chinese qualifiers, I do not see DK. Yeah, that's right. There is no DK here. Wow. There's Tongfu, C-Night, Newbie Youth, Hyperchloric Team, Old Boys, Energy Pacemaker, VG Gaming, eHome, Tongfu, Wanzhou, but no DK. These guys are pretty good. I mean, I've seen them play before. They're pretty good on and off. It might be just against Chinese teams because of how familiar they are with one another, but it is still very interesting. Oh no, ZP! Oh, this is so bad. One finger and no need for that. Dragon Knight will get that kill, so Earthshaker will go down. He's trying to farm up his Blink Dagger. It's not going to happen anytime soon, unless he gets a 5-man dunk. A walk and dunk it must be as well. Shadow Fiend picks up a bounty rune with the Mask of Madness, just going to scoot on forward and swags himself to the top lane, whereas LGD just tear away this bottom tower. And well, we'll see what LGD decide to do. It looks like it is going to be a continuous push here to that bottom lane, whereas 290, it's got Shadow Blade, Mask of Madness. Looks to get a trade in the form of a tier 1. Not sure how successful he will be, of course. There are dire structure fortifications, and the tornado once again going to be fired as a warning shot, missing completely. But still. And now we're going to go in. Nope, no damage for now. It's going to be an Earthshaker, dropping a fissure, just stunning them all for a bit. But a tower will fall to the Troll Warlord. And well, Troll may have been nerfed, but if there's one thing that isn't really nerfed, it is his ability to take buildings, and this is one of those things. If you don't want to fight a Troll's team, he will take your structures, and with Empower, that's an easy task. So now, we'll see where LGD decide to float towards. We have that Shadow Fiend lurking on that top lane with that Crystallis, and he really wants to dish out a lot of damage going for that glass cannon and letting that PL and the Phoenix do all the front lining for him. He's just gonna play this game assuming he has the protection of his teammates, and he is pretty right, because he does have the Invoker with the 4-star, with the potential upcoming Aghanim's or Octarine Core on them, and of course EMP Tornado is extremely strong at zoning team fights, and of course Sylar, Magnus all do not have anti-invokers. BKB, very essential against Invoker, and when you don't have any anti-Invoker equipment, you tend to get destroyed by said Invoker. But OPL coming in there, looks for MMY, there's a Fissure as well, looks for it, just cuts him off by a bit there, stunts the illusions, doesn't do it, Echo Slammer maybe, but doesn't work at all. RP completely whiffed, LGD Yao, an egg right in front of a troll, bad idea friend, but gets himself stunned. He will actually skewer an illusion to the high ground, will not get the kill as a result, but Xiao 8 get himself cancelled out by that PL and takes him out. There's a Rack of Souls, will cut damage, 50%, there's a doppelganger, keeps them alive, but 290, doesn't have enough damage, he's Aegis has warned off, maybe so low, they're all getting out on such low points in life, and now PL forced to back off of this. Sylar, he has a Dragon Tail with a few bottles up, and he will not take a risk there, and all of them just backing out. A huge fight there from LGD as they all pull away from it. Very, very, very low, and maybe with 260 health points, was that close to death, and so was Magnus, and this is the result of a non-focused fire, and of course some misplays here and there, missed RP compared to a whiffed Echo Slam, and of course we have that Phoenix as well, with that Sun completely destroyed by the troll right off the bat. You know, forgot to drop his Fire Spirits, and as a result punished himself. Alright, BKB is available for him, so Invoker is going to be less effective next fight. And this is just going to continue. You know, one of the downsides of Invoker, of course, being unable to deal with full BKB lineups. You know, it does get frustrating after a while, and we'll see what happens here. Could maybe be in trouble. I am not going to stop with these punts. Oh, hello, Magnus. What is going on? We're going to run away. Slow me, but nope, still dead. Maybe now it's gonna be secured. Is he gonna run? He pops his BKB, he jumps right in there, gets a first hit bash. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There's your PL running back in there. But we have Yao on the back lines. He does have 4 stuff. Easy. Gonna save his trolls, his life, and black.z actually very low. I think Yao wants to do something about this, but nope. Sylar comes in and pokes him with the tail. RP on 2. Skewers them into the wall, and then there's your triple kill from maybe. Easy pickoffs here. Yao's Magnus, man. Yao's Magnus. Always knowing when to land the hammer. And well, now 6 and 13. DK. 4 heroes down, and they are looking to be licking those wounds hard. And maybe pushes down for the win here. With Sanjin Yasha complete. You're gonna bang on those tier 3s. And does PL have buyback? We'll see. No, he does not. 10 gold away. A shame indeed. And now there's your EMP and Tornado. It will actually catch out the troll. Yes, it will. Burns all his mana. So no more shenanigans from him. But hey, just kidding. Arcane Boots. Good stuff, it turns out. And we're going to shoot away at this tier 1 tower. Tier 3 tower. Say Sylar. And easy peasy. Picks it out. Definitely blast. Don't try and stall him for a bit. You know, the disarm can be annoying. But now... just gonna fly away, taking that tier 3 tower, doesn't want to risk anything else. Earthshaker doesn't even have a blink dagger, might have been overly cautious, but then again, overly cautious is what makes LGD such a well-oiled, calculated team. And Xiao 8, he calls the shots, and when he says back off, you back the hell off. And he's 0 and 3 though, Xiao 8. Might not be in the best of moods, says, I don't want to die any further, so please, please, please guys, let's play it safe. Let's chill on the aggression. Maybe, what's up with him? Got Sanjin Yasha, Blink Dagger. I like this item, being able to jump into the back lines first of all, pick up the egg if possible, pick up Shadow Fiend, you know, first hit bashes. If they can happen, they will happen, and it could win you the game. And with Empower, you can really tear someone to pieces really fast. I mean, just look at this. A bonus 137 damage, and of course the Blink Dagger lets him farm a little bit faster, being able to blink between the creep waves, and Yao always his personal bodyguard, and now RP available once again. So right now it's gonna be just the waiting game as the Aegis respawns. Oh, this time it will be Dyer's. Yep, if the Aegis respawned, we are going in. Here goes maybe. Gonna start bashing away at this Roshan. Pops his ultimate as well. Lasts for 5 seconds, but it will tab through Roshan. All the same, Xiao 8 doing his measly right clicks here, trying to get some hits in. But yeah, it's pretty much a show here as they do secure that die of Roshan. And we will get it on Troll. So, yep, he will be able to dive with impunity. With the Blink BKB, he should have no problem surviving here. And of course, with Magnus's buff, it will be pretty insane. And well, what's going on here? Maybe Gonna run into the jungle, farm some more, I guess. Maybe a Satanic before we head out for the enemy base, they say. But Phantom Lancer has got his Diffusal, one of the arguably strong items on this hero. Oh, the slows, they catch him. Z could be in trouble. He's gonna go in for it. Oh, that's 3 seconds, but it might not be enough. There's a bash, easy peasy. The PL tried to run away, but this guy, he's not gonna let any of that happen. Especially with that Blink Dagger, it's gonna be easy for him to get pick offs like that. And maybe, well, that showed PL a lesson. And I don't think PL will be pushing so far on his own for a while now. ZP still trying to farm the Blink Dagger. It's got 1,600 gold at. It's got its 2,000 gold in the bank, but I guess that is for buyback. You know, Invokers are highly placed targets, highly priced targets for the enemy. And looks like LGD, they smell Rexes and they want to get some. So they're going to go in, tear out this creep wave, and then go in for the tier 3, for the Rexes, as well as the other tier 3s if possible. The tier 2 is still up though, so maybe just one side of Rex. So we're going in with the Shadow Plane, we're going to slow down Earthshaker. There will be no Echo Slam for this. Double BKB, Invoker feeling useless all of a sudden, and we're going to just pound away at your Rexes. The Glyphs are forced, it will delay the BKB lifetime for a while there, but Black gets himself caught out right away. Shao 8 with the blaze, the Finger of Death takes him out. There'll be no second chances with this man. The Sun gets taken out as well. Sylar landed that final fireball to take it out, and AAK drops it Ice Wall, slows down the enemy squad. Advancement by 290, runs right up to them, gets himself destroyed. Sylar with the Dragon Tail, and oh boy, that's a top lane of Rex down 27 minutes in, 28 minutes in. Do we see the revival of Death Ball? The thing that has actually scared us so much since TI4. We shall see, but we are now going to pressure away at this tower. It will be a Sylar just shooting away. At the tower here. The tier 2 will fall and the tier 3 will almost certainly follow, as the Shadow Feed should not have buyback. Yeah, he did try and buy his BKB component before even reinstating for buyback, so now he's going to be punished rather severely for it, as they lose a second melee barracks. The Fire Spirits are going to slow things down by a 10th second, and range Rexes will fall as well. It's going to stick around for that one. Shadow Feed not up in 12. We might see a pre-initiation here, or will we? No, we will see just Rexus lost. GG! Han, he said, I had enough. Here you go, take that win. Best of 2, 1 game up. LGD Gaming doing very well, popping that celebratory BKBS petition. And LGD Gaming win the first series, well, win the first game in this best of 2 round robin. I believe it is a round robin. Yeah, it is a kind of a round-ish thing. It is online qualifier. It is a qualifiers, and there are things that can happen out of the ordinary. We'll see. But LGD, no one expected them to do otherwise, and they didn't. So they pulled through and they win game number 1 over DK here in the MarsTV DoTA 2 Cup. So DoTA 2 League. So we'll be right back. Game number 2. There's always a guarantee of 2 games per series, and there we have a total of 4 series today. Gasp! So another 7 games to go, guys. I hope you guys are tired. Get your popcorn, get your drinks, and we'll see you guys in game number 2. I'm Lysander. If you like my casting, you follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitch at Lysander Zenora. And I'll be happy to hear all your feedback, and make sure they're constructive and relatively unmean. Alright, see you guys next game. Much love and Kappa. Alright, I'm going to take this time to set up all the overlays after I reinstalled my XSplit earlier on. So some of you guys can actually give me some feedback how the Azubu is working out for you guys. Tweet at me at Lysander Zenora. Yeah, you know, I just want to hear your feedback on this. It is a it is a new experience for me, that is for sure. And the good thing is I will be able to use my old playlists of songs that you guys used to like to enjoy. Unfortunately, with current circumstances, have been blocked on Twitch, so I will be able to play this here. So hopefully you guys enjoy my music, and we'll see you guys in the next game. But yeah, watch me just craft the overlays and everything.
Things you do. And just to tell the truth, Sun City and you do the things you do. Sun City and no need to heal our fruit. Trying to find out the source, even sinking at the corners to make room for the door. Enough tears on the puzzle, time to clear off the floor. There are others in the timeline you don't already know. So, Sun City and you do the things you do. With a bank of memories and safe to disregard or recreate. Oh no, it's not too late. From the cuckold apathetic state to the curious saving grace, to the treasures in the pacific. Outcome the future wait, living cues of will and what to chase. With a bank of memories and safe to disregard or recreate. Sun City and
Oops, I didn't hear you. Alright, I was talking to the guys in Dota TV. For you guys Dota TV, don't worry, I'm talking to stream. Viren Josh is NPR. This song is an apology by Vila. You can go search it up, and we'll see. If you want to, if you find it, let me know. If not, you can look for Let Me Know featuring Vila and Apology. But I think Vila and Apology should do fine, and you'll be able to find the song. Yep, no problem. And yeah, we're gonna be starting game number 2 now. Don't worry, and we'll be right back with you guys in just a short moment. I have gotten most of the overlays done. I should not be missing any, but if I do, I'll fix them for the following games. We do have another 7 games to go, not including this one, and including this one. We're gonna be hopping in right now.
Silent of goal! Liquid are doing it! They're gonna take! He's gonna bring down burning! Alone with a double kill! Dropping fast! Monopoint's there! He's still alive! Wait, second slide! He's got one side! He's got a second! He's taking it! Oh my god! On 3! They're all dead!
Oh, hello gents and ladies. I didn't think that intro through. Alright, welcome back to the MDL, or rather the MarsTV DoTA 2 League. It's the MDL. It's a league hosted by MarsTV that will feature a base prize pool of around 320,000. They refrain from putting 322 up there for certain reasons. But hey, it is featured in the thicket. It is going to be a fun thing. We will have LAN finals in Shanghai June 3rd to 7th, but right now we are having those Chinese online qualifiers, DK versus LGD Gaming. LGD need themselves no introduction, as they are one of the fellow TI5 invitees, and they have the results to show it after that crushing game number 1. They will have that they will have that advantage. One more game and they will have a secured 2-0 in this group stage, and DK will have themselves at a 2-point disadvantage. We're sorry for missing the draft. I'm sorry for missing the draft. You know, it has been an odd experience for me, but no worries. I will get better at Azubu as the day goes by. I know it's a day without Kappa. Some of you guys are disappointed, but hey, Azubu does seem pretty awesome as well. And speaking of which, I love this Midnight Pulse feel of the MDL overlays. And if you guys are wondering who I am Lysander Sonora. Not sure if you guys have heard of me. I have been casting for quite a while now, so you guys probably should. You know, if not, I'll be pretty sad. But here, let me just put my name on the top right corner. Make sure that none of you guys are further confused. But most of you guys that are here are probably here because you guys support me and my work. So I'm always going to be very, very thankful for that. Let's try and drop that past the... there we go. Ding, ding. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Seconds to battle.
Okay, we're gonna hop into the game right now. We have LGD on the Radiant side. We have swapped up the sides here with Syla on the Lone Druid. Oh boy! Okay, we haven't had any time to talk about the draft. We'll just hype along as the game goes by. MMY on the Rubik. We have Xiao 8 on the Lina. Something fancy, this guy. Oh wow! Necklace of Warhawk investments. I've not seen this. I want some of that. Alright. Anyway, we got maybe on the Storm Spirit. We gotta deny him 290. He's like, no, $100 for you. Shoots it out of the sky. Ground. Yao, gonna playing that Earth Shaker. This guy and his Earth based heroes. I bet he's an Earth Spirit picker as well. Disgusting man. And well, we're gonna see what happens here. DK Han on that Ancient Apparition. We have Clockwork played by Ak. He was Invoker last game. And we have Slot played by black.z. Hopefully more luck on this hero this time. Doom played by ZP. It's been a while since we've seen the old devil. And of course Ancient Apparition, I've already mentioned, played by Han. So we have a Yao lane here with Lina. Ooh, Lina Earthshaker. Well, core Lina doesn't seem to work out for the pros because she's too easily ganked. So we're going to try and run her on a dual lane where she will be supported by her friendly Earthshaker, where she will hopefully be able to combo Wombo and of course gets some last hits and kills with. And Act is now going to have to face up against two heroes, in a sense. The Panda Bear is just going to be pounding away at him, you know, the Orb of Venom in hand. It is now a lethal hit. And Act gonna get a lot of damage down onto him. He might actually go down here. Are we gonna push? Nope, 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 nope. Not gonna push. There are boots on that Clockwork Goblin. If he didn't have boots there, he would have gotten down easy peasy. Shao 8 tossing out a warning shot here on the enemy squad. DK Black, oh, nice slam. Takes out a few creeps on his side there. Just get some CS going. He has got a mango hype. He does have a mango on his side, and maybe, how's he looking at? 7 and 2 last hits. We've got Puck with 5 and 2, so 290. We've got that null talisman, a bunch of tangos, and maybe with the 1-0-2 build at the moment. So going for high overload points has been a very popular build. It has more consistency, being able to dish out as much damage. And Act, realizing that he's been beat in the lane, is just gonna sit here in the XP range, and I'm just gonna sit here, soak up EXP, and let Sylar get free farm on that Spirit Bear. Never a good idea. He's one of the few players that play that Spirit Bear to great effect. He and Emerald Bulldog have different classes of different schools of thought when it comes to the hero, but hey, both heroes are played to some insane level with these two. Because of regeneration picked up here by the Doombringer, and he's gonna come here and lay down the law here. He's got a tomato clap at a service at 290, actually taking quite a bit of damage here from Maybe. Want to just pull back a little bit. He has been munching on some tangos. He has gotten extra, and he dodges the right click here from the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit being extremely annoying on that hero. Oh, now we're coming in there with the tomato clap. It could be first blood. Could be first blood. There's the orb. It does catch the Puck. My Puck jumps away with the right click, and Doom cleans him up with that big sword of his. And that's first blood to ZP, and that is a big kill to get. He's going Tranquil Boots first, not going for the Midas. If it was a Midas rush, it could have been big, but First Blood Gold had been nerfed 2 versions back, so well, that's just too bad. No Midas rush for him, but he will be going Tranquils, and I don't think it's going to stop him from taking Midas anyway. Here comes Black. He has been disjointing. He has popped the Dark Pack though. He will cold snap this Earthshaker, but there's just too much burst that could come out from Alina and Earthshaker. Fissure does an obscene amount of damage for level 1. It does taper off later on. Oh, Shao 8 now going to be taking a brunt of that damage. The Light Strike will land. Yao going to take a punch on that black slot there. Oh, 1 second left on that. He will land a fissure. He will get the pounce. So one more hit will take him out. We're going to go very, very, very close here. The tower shot nearly taking him out. Oh, he has 3 stick charges. He doesn't want to take the risk here. Shao 8 really does not want to take the risk. Here comes CP. He wants blood, and he will find it. Tranquil Boots and Scorched Earth. Chop once. Oh, Scorched Spirit. He will get another. ZP making the plays with that jungle Doombringer, and now Yao comes in. He has Enchant Totem. He will trap him at the tower. Maybe 1 pot shot going to go on here. Just waiting for that second fissure to finish him off, and he does have boots. Maybe stop for a punch. It will slow down his tempo a little bit. He's just zoning this Doombringer right now. I think he's left for dead. Might want to just punch him just to stop that hit, and now the LSA will come. The fissure looking for it, and there's the fissure. The Rubik right click actually takes him out. MMY getting some good levels from that. Ooh, now they smoke up. 3-man gang. Lina, Rubik, and Earthshaker. This could end pretty badly for whoever is on the receiving end. And it looks like the hand. We're gonna get our hands dirty. I laugh at my own jokes because there's no chat here. Guys, create some chat. Alright, there we go. Getting hands dirty. LSA. Smack. And then it goes the Dragon Slave as well. Enough to clean him up. Melts him into a pool of water. And haha. From Shao 8. Takes that kill. And Sylar already with his ultimate. Looking a little bit puffy today. Must have stuffed a little too many muffins in his breakfast. But it could be a new set. Looks more like a war pig. If I'm being perfectly honest. He does not look very, very flattering. Is what I'm gonna say. Not flattering look at all for him in 290. Still getting zoned out pretty heavily from this Storm Spirit, despite beating him in that early game with that Doombringer kill. Ah, this is a nice one to get. But we do have only rank 1 in Silence, so it has to be a very close fight for it to actually secure something big. Now we're gonna look at Black here. He does have 4 stick charges and a poor man's shield, but how much burst damage can you take? That's gonna be coming his way. He's gonna try and get some last hits on the tower. He will secure some, and that's gonna be nice for him. He needs to last it. So it's only level 1 Dark Pack. Oh, Fissure comes in. We're gonna look for kills. Han once again getting his hands sturdy. I need to use that a few more times. Fade Ball takes him out. Goodbye, friend. And now we're gonna get a kill. The coil will lock him down. MMY will orb out. And there's a Sonic Boom coming up from that Satyr. And we'll take that hero damage on. We'll take that hero damage onto Puck a little bit. Just, you know, small tick there, but not too much to worry about. Xiao ain't gonna chase there by a big bad demon, but it looks like he does think twice about it. Doesn't have to pull, doesn't have to burst. Take out the Doombringer. And now he's gonna clarity up and maybe look for something else. Oh, we're gonna go in for ZP. We're gonna slow him down. Good Fissure, catches 2, but it does lock out his entire team though. The Golden Rock not placed rightly this time. But Yao just looking for an opening here, and he does not find one. So no harm done, just a little mana wasted. And Lina will secure 1 kill for himself, and Storm Spirit back to his old plans. And they really need a lot of lockdown for the Storm, and that's why they got that Doombringer for that particular reason. And yeah, there we go. He is going for Midas, getting bottled up by his friend, and he's going to head back into the jungle. Needs that golden hand of money printing to get that. So maybe, what's he up at? Bottle, Null Talisman charges.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, maybe he's got a DK 290. What's he up at? 1-0 and 1. He did get that Rubik kill. Yao.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
For you guys just tuning in, it is not a best of 3, it is a best of 2. It is round robin group qualifiers format. You guys should be pretty familiar with that by now. And LGD are 1 game up. DK are tailing. They did have some impressive fights in the last game, but ultimately DK were just not able to resist the firepower of the LGD squad. As they are crumbling right now, they have lost the tower to Syla, and his face boots Lone Drew. That makes him so darn fast, though. It's not even funny. And Spirit Bear just gonna be mowing away the tower, Night Nom, and Nom. So it's looking to be a bad game. Wow, Soul Ring Rubik. Okay, this is new. This is certainly new. Everyone's getting Soul Ring and Tranquil Boots. It's getting out of hand. Everyone. I mean, it is the optimal build. Soul Ring, Tranquil Boots for early game mana prompts, and then Eel Scepter to follow up. It's always amazing. Doombringer, you are very low in health. You might not want to mess with this guy's kid. He ate his kid. The dad's going after him, but he's faster. And, well, lesson learned here, boys. If you have boots, you can get away with murder. Most of the time.
Radiant's top
Here
tower
comes Ak.
is under attack.
Ak is it's got 3 points of Battery Assault, looking to apply some pressure, but I don't think he can find a bear. I think Spirit Bear is just one of those heroes that really punishes a clockwork for whatever he tries to do. I mean, you hook on in, he sends the bear in, and he chomps on you. Your Battery Assault split between 2, and you take a massive whopping while that's happening, and that's not really what you want. Oh, smoked up bear. Oh, hello. Is that a bug or is that a bear? It is a bait. It is a bait, my friend. It is a bait, and you are dead. So dead. MMY comes in there. Soul Ring. Oh, no. Doesn't die. Here comes the TP support. We are coming in. Hooks in on the Spirit Bear. Bad news, brother. You are down and out. Gonna push him out. Turns on the cogs to save his life. And now, no harm done. A smoke wasted. But then again, smoking is always bad for health, so shouldn't try anyway. Fissure does land. Do a little bit of damage to 290, and maybe he's gonna double damage rune bottled up. He has 1 rank and pull, so maybe he can go for a slot kill. I highly doubt it, but he could try. And oh, DK Black.
Denied.
You gonna? It's black.z, guys. For you guys are wondering, Mouse Sports has picked up Black, the real Black. This is just black.z. Not sure what it actually stands for. Maybe he just likes the color. Maybe go in now. There we go. Go in. Force out the Shadow Dance. Oh, we can pop in. No, I think maybe not. He should have gone for the pull, I think. Could have gotten something done. But, hey, does force out the Shadow Dance there. So puts it on cooldown for a minute now. And he will not be able to apply as much aggression as he would like. So yeah, there allows Storm to posture very aggressively, take that double damage rune right into the tower, just pound it down, and Black really want to run away. Don't want to test the Storm Spirit. Do you want to test the Storm Spirit? Yes, we want to test the Storm Spirit. And no, the Storm Spirit tests you. He's going in. It's going in, boys. Hold my beer. I'm going in. I'm going in. Bad news! Oh, he gets a tower! What the player! What a player! There's no maybe about it. This guy is a player right here. Oh boy. Hold my beer, I'm going in. Well, his beer is left right up here on the top lane, but he did get that tier 2 tower. Waste a hook shot and get out there to tell the tale. Well done. Well done. Alright, Syla. It's got 2,900 gold. We will have that Radiance terrorizing the entire DK squad anytime now. We've got Dragon Slave ready for action as well. We've got Urn of Shadows for this Lina. So Xiao 8 gonna be taking more of a support role. We have Doom. The pentagram is available. Doom has finally learned how to draw circles with his fiery pen, and he will be able to draw a pentagram on the ground very nicely. That preferably painting it on Lina. I don't think they will need to blow 2 ultimates for this, but hey, can never be too sure. Hello, Xiao 8. Coil, Doom. That's a circle of burning fire on your head. You're on fire, Lina. Haha. Puck goes for the kill, and he will secure it. That's 2-0 on the puck. Surprisingly, for someone that had been crushed in his lane pretty hard. We'll look at Syla's last. It's 80 right there. 5,200 net worth, and now they're chomping away at the tower. We're going to TP out. And
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
no, York flies across. It will stop the creep wave for a bit. The rocket flare as well will deny any kind of. Ooh, that's a nice orb steal. That's good orb to steal, especially when you have Soul Ring. It's a pretty good item to have. A pretty good spell to have. Double damage Doom. We could be looking at initiation now. Eyes on clock. Is he gonna get a good hook this time? There's the bear. There's always sitting there, being that proxy wall. Just standing there, chomping away the tower. He is Bob the Builder, as I like to call him. Very affectionately name him Bob the Builder because, well, he's kind of Bob the Demolisher, more like. But yeah, he does his job. He takes down structures, you know. Oh, there's a hook, whiffed again for the 3rd time this game. Well, he'll get it eventually, I guess. Performance issues are a common thing, my friends. Storm Spirit destroys the tower, and now DK looking none the better as they are behind 4,000 gold.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Syla. Face boots at 3.8k. He's got his relic up. Yao the Soul Ring. Now gonna be going in. He's got his fissure. Gonna just pound away the creep wave, get his blink dagger up. Maybe going for Eel Scepter actually. Wow, why don't you get Eel? Oh yeah, well okay. The spell silence. Not a bad idea actually. Yeah, not a bad idea at all. So meanwhile, DK, what's it up at? They got boots on that ancient apparition at long last. The poor devil at 600 health. Speaking of devil, we got DK's Doom ZP. He's got 4,000 net worth. He munches on a mud golem, realizes it spawns 2 more. Black with the drums and the threads, really not enough to do anything right now. And Puck, very poor, but he does get the blink dagger at long last. 13 minutes. And Han, just really waiting for that ice blast. Maybe he can secure something. Oh, we'll maybe find Rubik here. You know, might get a Rubik kill. Might. But for now, it's not gonna happen. They are gonna look for Syla here. He's very close to his Radiance. So killing him will delay it for a little bit. And they might actually kill him. They might not. We'll have to see. They really have to be very on point with these. And now the hook comes in from the backline. The killer is throwing everything at him. Throw the whole kitchen sink at him as well. Syla goes down. A lot of damage from that chilling touch. They will secure that kill, but no, are they gonna pay? They will pay! There's the Doombringer dropping the Doom on that Earthshaker, but ZP, he's trying to run away, but I don't think Storm's gonna have any of that. He TPs for the longest time. Zip forward, there's the pull. 1 second on that, but the LSA, no need for that. Rubik comes in with the orb. He jumps forward and says, haha, got him. 290 with that invisibility. It's just gonna sit there and observe. Are they gonna try and get a kill though? I don't think it's possible, to be honest. Maybe. Oh, 290. He's trying to get a kill here. I don't think he will. Yeah, he's not going to. So they do actually take out Syla. So Syla will have his Radiance delayed for another 1 or 2 minutes. But it's not too big of a deal as he is having a pretty good time already. 15 minutes with the Relic is a pretty good score. And 5,000 gold in advantage here for LGD Gaming. So he did get a lot of return kills for his team. I think that is very worth it. And we'll see if the Ancient Apparition even affords a Midas this game. I think he has failed his achievement. You need that Midas by 12 minutes. Hee hee. And well, DK, well, like I said, obviously a shadow of their former self, a shadow of a shadow without mushy Ice 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 and Burning Grace in their lineup. But still, it is quite a team for quote unquote tier 2 squad. And
Radiant's top tower is
well,
under
Xiao 8,
attack.
it's gonna be a uphill game for him because they're always pining for him.
Radiant's bottom
DK
tower is under
always gonna be
attack.
looking for that burst damage dealer, and with that Laguna Blade no longer buffed by the Academ Scepter, it does seem to be off the menu for now. Not gonna get it, maybe get it later once he managed to acquire the funds. It's no longer a stay back, zap you for 950. It's more of a really need that positioning to get in there and do that damage. And now Storm Spirit will pick up the double damage. There is no Blink Dagger on Doom. He is rushing a BKB. And now we're gonna go for a secondary smoke here. DK really need to look to secure some Temple Blaze here because they got the bear, they slowed down the Radiance. That's all they did. Slowed down the Radiance, but they didn't really do anything else. Oh, there's a Fissure forward as well. They pull him in. Will they get enough damage there on Black though? He pops his ultimate. There is your Doombringer coming in, but the Earthshaker Fissure is perfect. They will like to get that kill. Ooh, Eel Scepter, he will secure him. No more silences, he will zip away, no TP. And he will TP out. No, he will not. He will not get the TP out. He will like to get killed. 2 heroes lost here. DK taking some map control back in their hands, and they're now going to push. Now going to push for that tier 1 tower. I was talking about getting space. There they did. Make some space, and they need to get objectives now. They need to secure this tier 1 tower. It has been glyphed up. Xiao 8 looking to slave it up. There is a ward vision here. And is there a hook shot? There's no hook shot, but the puck come in. Coils up. Xiao 8. Ice Blast to follow as well. Xiao 8 is going to be going down. Make no mistake. And Slot, anxious for that kill secure, will leap forward and forget about the tower. So Doom says, I'll do what you cannot do. And well, here comes Clockwork, but he realizes that he can't do anything against Bob the Spirit Bear. And well, no kills are gonna be had this day. Oh, instant root, easy game, easy life. And here comes the Rubik as well. Gotta find them. Hello, friend. I'm gonna steal some of your stuff. I'll clog up. Oh no, he left, trapped himself in. That's not nice. That's not what you want. Run away, my friend. He's gonna die. He's gonna make space now. Space made. Yep, space made. Now to go look for the bear. Run, bear. Oh look, Storm Spirit coming in, looking for Ack. He's actually ate some of that mana burn from the cogs, but he will not be able to kill. Will not be able to kill the Clockwork. Has been making plays, you know, making space all around, but maybe has been farming insanely well. Despite his 0-2 scores, got eels. Wow, pre-eels the puck, and he will zip himself away. The Blink Dagger has been wasted there, and guess what? With good plays comes good rewards. The RNGesus rewards him with the green rune. And well, Yao, with his Blink Dagger intact, he is going to be feeling pretty happy about that. Going for 3-3-3 actually. Not going for the last rank in Fissure, realizing it's not that big a deal. 50 damage, more mana cost. Well, can't say I blame him. It's not the biggest change in damage. But maybe. It's still gonna push forward there. The Eel Scepter on the Storm Spirit is rather unorthodox, but it is a necessary precaution against silences. And now we're gonna go for the Doombringer. We're gonna go in, slam him with the Echo Slam, get the Fissure as well. The LSA catches both of them. The Laguna Blade though, used there on the Clockwork, and now they lose 2. 2 for 1. The Doombringer says worth, sticking his finger out from the grave and says worth. And now we're gonna chase in with that bear. Hello, it's Bears. Bears coming in. Oh, there was zip forward. There was zip forward. Black. I'm gonna roast a bit with the Radiance. The mischance, of course, something to note as well. Burn mischance 17%, and we all know how 17% works. That's right. If you're thinking Spirit Breaker, you're thinking right. DK. Oh, they're gonna look to push on in. They're going for MMY. He soul rings. Bad choice, my friend. He tries to pounce from the pounce, but Pounceception just does not obey the laws of physics. There, it does not work. Does not cancel each other out. So Newton's second law not saving you there. Was it Newton's second law or is it first? Not sure about that. But nope, pounce does not work with pounce. Similar to how leap does not function when you get pounced on. So Slot gonna secure another kill with that Shadow Blade pickup. 9 and 13 right now. Maybe you can find a double damage rune. Just do some damage, extra damage to perhaps an unfortunate soul that is not Slot. Slot has just way too many escapes for him to kill within that duration of time. And Xiao 8 helped out here by his friendly Earthshaker friend. Could get that creep wave worth the kills. 9-13 right now. DK are leading in kills. The XP and gold, XP rather, has managed to dip down there, but the gold, not so much. And what's up here? Sylar holding the Radiance on himself, giving his bear some time off in the hot springs. But right now they're going to do his own dirty work and says, nope, down, back into the mines. Down you go to the Radiance bear. And do your Radiance bear things and farm up some creep waves for me. So, some sweatshop action going on here with the bear. And yeah, just gonna sit there and make gold. Money grows on bears. And Lina gonna be staying in high ground, or rather just stepping on the second step here. Doesn't have observers. He knows he's safe because there are sentries right now. And they are looking to wrap around. Sylar going away in his going about in his fatty form. Looking a little thick by the sides, like we said. But yeah. He is pretty beefy, so he should not die that easily. But now, Spirit Breath is going to be tearing away the tower once again with only Radiance and face boots. Lone Druid has given his fancy purple boots over to his buddy, and holding only the brown ones for himself. Orb comes across, will take out the creep wave, but Bear doesn't give a heck. Doesn't really give a damn at all, and Xiao A steals it and he gets punished! Oh no, here he comes, 4 staffs away, Glimmer Cape as well. Who has the Glimmer Cape? Oh boy, that's a big item to have, but now Doom goes to the baby. Echo Slam though, catches them all out. Zeppi gets brought down with the slot. LSA Dragon Slave, just too much for them to handle. And Puck looking for maybe here. He is gonna shatter. Always see the Doom looking for that. The Laguna Blade, now the blink forward, the orb. It will secure that kill, but Glimmer Cape, LSA looking for it. Does he get the LSA though? Looking for it. No, he does not find it. The blink dagger is gonna be disabled there, but 290. He's in a lot of trouble here. The orb forward, the Fate Bolt, the Radiance Bud. So much Radiance Bud. Oh, it's so unfair. Reminds me of the time Sing Sing ran away from that bear. But now Sylar is just gonna set his bear forward and just roast the Puck, the Fairy Dragon. Nothing but a crisp. And well, Xiao 8 gonna pot himself out with the help of the Glimmer Cape. And the Ice Blast, oh, flying all the way to the fountain? No, it's not gonna fly to the fountain. So the Glimmer Cape was actually purchased here by Rubik. It's a huge item to get. Love that item. Has been nerfed a little bit to not benefit all sorts of heroes, but just the intelligence ones. I can live with that as a fellow intelligence supporter myself. I love those intelligence heroes. Mage class, my favorite. But yeah, it's an amazing item, and it is picked up by the Rubik. Of course, he will still have mana problems because Rubik has a lot of spells to use, and Illusory Orb is just too hefty a price for a Soul Ring to regen. And Glimmer Cape is well, Glimmer Cape is pretty effective. It did save the Lina earlier on despite him getting caught out by the hook. And black.z, what's he gonna build now? Sanj, so it's gonna be a Silver Edge. We're gonna drop some passives out from some heroes, and of course damage reduction is important as well. If you get a Lina, she will not be able to counter burst you. Getting caught out here. There's the Doombringer, jumps forward but instant uled up. There's the LSA setup, and there we go. ZP getting caught out right away. No chance at all for a reactionary Doom. So ZP trying to build his buddy out, and he does actually succeed, but nearly costing his life in the process. Great teamwork here from LGD so far. They're gonna go into Roshan. Using that bear to tank up should be an easy business. Yeah, we'll see who gets the Aegis. It will be maybe, I think. For you guys just tuning in, this is the Mars Dota 2 League, MarsTV Dota 2 League. It is being currently casted on Azubu by me, Lysander, and if you guys are wondering what the score is, it is 1-0 in favor of LGD. It is a best of 2 group qualifier format, so you guys know how those work. You know, every win gives you a point, so even if you are 1 game down, it does not make any sense to throw this one, because every single win counts towards your final score in qualification. Look at Xiao 8 being all handsy with his spells and 4-star, looking to apply some pressure here, but the forces of DK have pushed back, so not gonna have any of that. And DK black.z is looking for a nice entry point here. Nope, just gonna follow some jungle creeps. Just kidding. Alright. Shaker. Shaker Yao. Let's Blink Dagger, Soul Ring. Well, maybe. It's just now gonna farm up the enemy's jungle, you know, play it safe for a bit, waiting for some items. What are they waiting for? Bloodstone, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't seem... Well, I guess it does. No, it does not. He's still quite a ways. Maybe they want to secure some
Radiant's
lane
bottom
presence
tower is
before actually
under
doing
attack.
anything. Yeah, just gotta TP over and try to creep wave out, and hopefully get himself his bloodstone. He's still a little bit away. I think 900 gold. Should be about 900 gold more to go. So just wants to get a bloodstone. Wants to collect those charges as early as possible, and of course doesn't have that problem with dying as well, since he does have the Aegis. But he does have to do it quick though. Aegis is lasts less and less every day. And well, look at Yao here. That's the Blink Dagger. He's been playing a great Earthshaker game. Has been getting good money on that as well. Spirit Breaker. Spirit Bear. He's got himself a Radiance. Got himself Hyperstone. Gonna be pretty happy with the Master giving him the happy face. Oh, that's a Doom on the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit in a lot of troubles. That could have been denied though. The Ice Blast. It will be his. Oh, that will be his end. That's the Aegis used there. Well, I guess Doom for Aegis. It's okay, but I'm not so sure. Earthshaker. Looking for a target there. Doesn't find it. So Storm Spirit will blow his Aegis to survive a Doom Ice Blast. But that's all there is. It's no second life for him, I guess. But he will have his Bloodstone coming his way very shortly. What's this? There we go. There's the Bloodstone. So it's going to be waiting at a side shot for him as he clears out a few more waves. And once he gets to that 1,900 point, he will buy one. And the Bloodstone. Got to keep his mana pool high, keep his mana regen good as well as collecting a lot of the kills he will undoubtedly get. Oh, 290 is being very arrogant with this. Gets himself Echo Slam. He did bait out an Earthshaker Echo Slam, but really, was it worth his life? I mean, he had a Dagon and a Blink Dagger. He's got 39 gold to buy back. I guess he can afford it. He does revive in 45 though. So probably don't want to buy back. Alright, here we go. Act. Burning towards the Arcanum Scepter, but the bear is so ripped now. He's got his Assault Cuirass, and he doesn't give F about what's happening right now. It's going to pound away at the Catapult, gets a first hit route as well using all his RNG. We'll see now what happens. Tier 3 tower under attack, and DK. They do have to Doom with the Blink Dagger. They can do something. They can. But Black, please, Black, no, Laguna. Oh boy, he thought that the Slug was an evasive hero, but no sir, not against Lina. No one evades death. And CP. And now we're gonna be pounding away at the melee Raxus. The Assault Cuirass making that all that much easier. And oh, is Doom gonna make his move though? I wonder. There's your hook shot. He blinks and dooms the Lina. Lina's out of mana though. The Ice Blast hits friendly fire. What the hell, man? He says. But there's your Ice Blast. It's simply ticking away at the bear. Bear looking at it, but a good Fisher catches all three. There's the first hit route. The coil though stalls them in place. 290 getting lifted up by the Rubik. No second chances for you, friend. Takes him out as well. There's a mid Rex gone. And now Storm Spirit, he wants blood. He's looking for Ak, but Ak is not showing his face. Not even running for the well. Hiding in the trees, typing all chat and report team, please. And well, with the entire squad of DK dead or deserted, they are going to drop game number 2. It looks like as the bear tears away at this final melee rack on the bottom lane. And that will cost the... Oh, nope, cost the surrender, but never mind. Clockwork dies here. And there's your GG. Well, he knows it's over. And everyone here as well. Lone Druid, well, didn't really get a lot of chances to showcase himself, but he has managed to get a insane amount of farm with that 2-1 and 9 score. Radiance Bear being extremely annoying to the enemy squad, and well, Syllabear, the return of Silent Syllabear is something. Well, something to appreciate. And LGD Gaming, they will take game number 2, so it's 2-0 now. DK will start this group stage with a 0-2 beginning. Not the best, not the end as well. And they still can play it well. They might qualify for the LAN final in Shanghai. So if they do their best, you know, get their head together, get things straight, straighten out the teamwork, the plays, the drafts, they can do it. LGD, well, didn't expect anything different from them. They are, after all, your TI invitees, and Valve does not simply dish out those invites. We'll see a TI invitee on TI invitee in the near future. Whoops, just dropped my phone as I wanted to check the playoffs. It will be CDEC versus HGT next, followed by IMG versus Tongfu. But then the last series for tonight will be Newbie versus LGD Gaming, and that is something that I am looking forward to. I've not actually seen Newbie play for a while. I've heard they are in a rough patch, but they are, after all, your previous TI champions, and of course a TI5 invite, direct invite as well. So we'll see if those two can face off in a pretty epic clash of Chinese Dota. But before that, we'll have some HGT versus C-Deck coming your way here on MarsTV, hosted on Azubu. I'm Lysander Zenora. If you like my casting, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitch. Names on the top right corner. Send me your feedback, guys. I know there is a lack of chat right now, but I'm sure our community will build up as things go by. And well, on the plus side, I can play any kind of music I like. So I'll see you guys in the next game. Much love and Kappa.
You're the first face that I see,
Internet.
and the last thing I think about. You're the reason that I'm alive. You're what I can't live without. You're what I can't live without. You never give up when I'm falling apart. Your arms are always open wide, and you're quick to forgive when I make a mistake. You love me in the blink of an eye. I don't deserve your love, but you give it to me anyway. Can't get enough. You're everything I need, and when I walk away, you take off running and come right after me. It's what you do, and I don't deserve you. You're the light inside my eyes. You give me reason to keep trying. You give me more than I could dream, and you bring